to give you a really quick way to help those of you that are feeling fearful or anxious or angry, or really any other unpleasant emotion that you're feeling, a way to help yourself in the midst of feeling those emotions. So yesterday we talked about, I want you to feel those emotions. I want you, yes, they're legitimate, they're okay given the situation. And we talked about riding the wave of the emotion and fully experiencing what that's like in your mind, what that's like in your body, what that's like to experience the emotion when it's building, when it crests, and when it comes back down. But today I want to give you an option to also care for yourself in the midst of that, so that you don't have to feel that intensely all the time. It's a skill called Self-Soothe with the 5 senses. This is a Dialectical Behavior Therapy skill, or DBT. But a lot of practitioners use it because the 5 senses are just really great baselines for helping us ground in the moment, helping us feel, smell, see, taste, touch. So I want you to think in every category of the 5 senses. What are things that really bring you calm, bring you energy, bring you a sense of just being in the moment, really feeling like you can breathe that sigh of relief? So we'll start with sight. Some ideas for things that you can look at when you are maybe stuck at home, or if you've gotten sick from COVID, things like you can't just go out and about, maybe you're quarantined. This is where technology comes in. So looking at pictures of really beautiful places, Googling that, finding some really picturesque landscapes. Maybe you look through old photo albums and have a memory fest if you enjoy that, or if that brings you a sense of calm. If family is really stressful and photo albums would be really hard, then don't do that. Remember, we're soothing through the 5 senses. So the point is to be able to engage with things that are soothing to you. And it's going to be different for everybody, so I can't tell you exactly what you need to do, but I'm going to give you lots of ideas. So with sight, the other thing you can do is kind of just rearranging your furniture, being able to make it in a way that's more visually appealing to you. You can put or hang pictures on the walls of things that make you smile or bring you joy. You can look at the sunshine outside, maybe look at some of the leaves and trees that are starting to bud. Again, everyone finds things that are soothing a little bit different, and so being able to say, if the thought of looking outside depresses you, then don't do it. Maybe sight can also be just seeing yourself in a different way, trying a hairstyle that you've always wanted to try, putting on makeup, or putting on something that you think looks really nice, looking at your kids or your dogs or your cats or other people's kids or dogs or cats. Get creative with it. What are things that you like to look at? Do you have a favorite color? So looking and finding things in your house that are that color and putting them in places where you see them, so that you see your favorite color more often. You can get creative with that. How about sounds? So again, technology is great. We have access to a whole host of sounds that we might not have in our house, but being able to play ocean waves or peaceful music through a music app, or being able to record the sound of kids laughing. Or for me, this is a really weird one, but every time a fire truck passes by, one of my dogs howls along, and it's just like the sound itself is not what brings me such joy, but like the experience of seeing her howl, and sometimes I'll howl along with her just to make her howl more. I just love the sound of her howling. That's a weird one. Not everyone can agree with that, but that's okay. That's mine. It doesn't have to be yours. What musics what music stimulates you and makes you feel soothed. So maybe you like really edgy, really like powerful headbanging music. If that doesn't soothe you, if that amps up your anxiety, now's not the time to listen to that. You want to listen to music that soothes you. So this is where you have to know more than just what you like to hear, but what soothes you or what makes you smile, what helps you change from the emotion that you are not wanting to feel as intensely. So get creative with the different sounds. Maybe it's the sound of nothing. Maybe that's really soothing. Or stepping outside and hearing the birds chirping, or the buzzing of little, bees or creatures that are kind of coming up for spring. Just notice what you like, and if you don't like it, change what you're hearing. How about taste? We're a little more limited in that because we can't go to our favorite restaurant quite as easily. Maybe you can pick up takeout. But what tastes do you find soothing? What drinks? Temperature of the drinks, that kind of gets into touch a little bit. But I love my morning coffee with milk and sugar. Having that is just so soothing to my taste buds. What is in your fridge already that you find really tasty? What can you make with ingredients in your pantry that you find tasty? What drinks, things like that. Maybe even just drinking water. It's flavorless, but a lot of people can say like, oh, I just love the taste of water. So then how about touch? What textures do you find that you really like? Soft things, rough things. What is soothing to you? So if you have like a really soft blanket that you can either wrap yourself in or hug, comfy clothes, how the clothes feel against your skin, touch warmth, sitting out in the sunshine, letting the warmth of the sun kind of touch your skin and warm you from the outside in. And we talked about temperature of food and beverages just a second ago. But then also, what sorts of touch feel really comforting to you that you can do for yourself? So, hugging yourself, feeling that constriction, maybe just kind of caressing your arm or your leg, kind of feeling yourself there. Being able to play with your hair if that feels good. Getting creative with different things that you can touch, or just even getting exploratory with it. What does that plant feel like, and different things like that. And then finally, I always forget the last one. So we did sight, sound, touch, taste. Which one am I forgetting? I always forget the fifth one. Smell. Sometimes I get a little kind of forgetful there, but smells. What sorts of smells do you have access to that bring, again, that sense of soothing to you? So it could be food and beverages too. It's a very popular one. Smell of pluck a few strands of that new grass that's might be coming up outside of your house. Smelling, different shampoos or soaps while you're showering. If you have essential oils, making mixtures and smelling that. Smelling, be curious, go around your house. Like, what do things smell like? What does this curtain smell like? Do I like the smell of that? Is that soothing? People might, look in the window from outside and be like, I think that person is smelling their curtain. This is not a time to judge what you're doing. If the curtain smells good, smell the curtain. I really, again, I'll be vulnerable here for a second. I really love the smell of a fresh vinyl shower curtain when it's just out of the package. That vinyl smell is just like, I want to breathe it all in. It's probably terrible to breathe in. I don't even know, but it smells really good to me. So get curious, go around your house, smell things that maybe you've never had time to smell before, and put them near you, put them around you. Candles, different scents like that. and expose yourself to those things. And then you can use it all together. If you're feeling really heightened, then take everything. Put a picture in front of you, have that smelly candle that you really like right next to you, wrap yourself in that cozy blanket as you drink the hot coffee, and taste it and smell it, and have it like holding that warm thing while you're listening to some soothing music. You don't have to do these things one at a time. You can pile them all on together, but that is self-soothe through the 5 senses. And if you can remember that 5th one, you're already a step ahead of me. All right, I'll see you tomorrow with another skill.